He goes around Australian cities and the whole country and gives talks on surgery. Especially, I think it's something to do with cancer and blood cancer and how it actually originates and how it develops, and then later on how to treat that. And he's very well known around the medical profession. He goes to island countries as well and does that. But beyond that, he is a very renowned person within the Arya Samaj community. Over the last 8 to 10 years, he has been researching, and he put up a book together. And this is a result of actually 8 to 10 years of research work. He has spent the last 7 years on the research and translation of the life history of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati, predominantly from the book Yogi Ka Atma Charitra by Acharya Bhartakam and Bhartakam Kalpana. Essentially, the book is the life journey of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati. In search of the life beyond the birth and death, he acquires the most advanced stages of yoga and total control of body and mind, and lives as a magnet, galvanizing nationalism and independence, social reforms, and brings Hinduism back to the Vedas. So that is a very brief thing about what he has actually done. And the book, I'm not quite sure how much it is worth or how much it is selling for, but the fact is he has done so much research, and it is the first time within the history of Arya Samaj that somebody has put up a book somewhere like that after 7 or 8 years of research. And he is one of the very renowned persons, as I said, within the medical sector. And then he is over here, and he will speak to you about and give you a small talk on Swami Dayanand ji. And it is a very fitting moment today that he is available to you. He has made himself available to us. Thank you, Prabhu. Om Bhurvasva Tatsavitruvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yona Prachodayat. Hey, Prabhupada, O God, giver of life, remover of pains and sorrows, bestower of happiness, creator of the universe, thou art most luminous, pure and adorable. We meditate on thee. Please inspire and guide our intellect in the right direction. Here. समाज के प्रधान जी, आज के एमसी, साथियों, धर्म प्रेमियों, आप सभी को सादर नमस्ते। स्थापना दिवस के लिए और जन्म जयंती 200 साल हो गया स्वामी का, उस पर आप सभी को मेरी तरफ से और सभी लोगों की तरफ से आपको बधाई हो। मैं सोच रहा था कि मूलचंद जो थे, कैसे स्वामी दयानंद बना महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद। तो छोटे से आर्य समाज परिवार में बड़ा था, लेकिन मिलता नहीं था इंफॉर्मेशन सब। ये तो हम जानते हैं कि आर्य समाज क्या करता है, महीने हम सत्संग करते थे। तो लगभग 8 साल से मैं इस खोज में निकला, भारत गया, पुस्तक बहुत खोज किया, फिर संस्कृत स्कूल्स को भी हायर करना पड़ा पुस्तक का ट्रांसलेशन के लिए। तो in summary, I'll just briefly say what made Guru Shankar into Swami Dayanand, basically. For that, it's important to understand, and it's actually relevant that get some dates right. I never knew myself, and I don't know how many of you guys will know. His birth date, 12th of February, 1824. ठीक है, छोटे से परिवार में वो शिव भक्त थे, माता पिता ब्राह्मण थे, तो उसकी रुचि थी धर्म में और परिवार के कारण से धर्म का तो मार्ग था ही। 8वें साल में तो इनिशिएशन हो गया था, वेद आरंभ हो गया पढ़ने का। 14 साल में उसकी बहन की मृत्यु हो गई, उसका झटका लगा, लेकिन ऐसा झटका था he didn't show any emotion, So he basically became quiet. And then at 16, when he was 18, so 16 years when the sister passed away, 18 years, he learned most of the Yajurveda part that he learned. He passed away, and that time he broke up quite badly. Like he cried and he started asking what life is. And at 14 years, you heard before that he attended Shivratri, believing that God was almighty and all powerful, omnipresent, omnipotent, and he was disappointed by what he observed and what the parents were teaching him. But the big question of him was, really the three incidents themselves led to him to ask, am I going to die as well? And when the family realized that he needs to actually get a partner and start living a family life, he had to actually leave house. Basically, he left house at 21 years of age. So then we know, and what at least I know that at 36 years of age, he met, at that time, Swami, Jayanti, and he obtained all that we actually preach and what Arya Samaj principles are based on, and the huge amount of work that Arya Samaj and Swami Dayanand's followers have done. But my interest was what happened between 21 years of age and 36 years of age. And it was really very hard to find actually. I don't know if anybody knows what happened to him. So that is why I published the book, for that reason. I wanted to know, and I might actually answer a question as well, doing the research through it. And one of the things you have to understand is Modi at the moment, who is trying to get things on the right and truthful path, is finding in modern India so hard. Imagine 1,000 years of colonization, Mughal, British Raj, and Hindu religion which was fragmented and already on the wrong path. How Swami Dayanand was able to bring back Dharam. It is no easy feat. I mean, if someone like that is having real hard time at the moment, as we can see. But how did he do? So, why I gave the chronology of the events is important. Because there is something in this man. And to answer your question, no, God doesn't ever get born as a person. On any planetary system of 300 billion galaxies, each galaxy has about 3 billion stars. No. The justice system of God, according to Vedas, according to Swami Dayanand, is we all get born through our Cain and David system. We might look same in our basically chronological age, but we are very different in our spiritual age. And depending on the spiritual age, which the credit David could be your 51% credit, 49% David, you can still make a human life. But you understand it will be very low level. So, Maria the Purushottam Sri Ram, so he will be 95%. Yeah? So Christian, Yogeshwar Krishnaji will be over 90%. So they are not God. They are people who have very advanced spiritual age. And this will happen. And that's why the karma and the dharma system is based on this. If you do something, it might not give you results in this life, but there is another life to carry on. So these people at the moment say, if you take example of Swami Ramdev, Sri Ravi Shankar, or Sadhguruji, or anybody for that matter, why we get amazed by their ability to actually talk and discuss events and issues. It's a karmic system because we listen to about Tamasic, Sattvic, and Rajogun. Tamagun, Rajogun, Sattvagun. So similar, body has got three components as well: Sthul Sharir, Sukshma Sharir, and Karan Sharir. And there's a DNA of the spiritual side of life as well as the DNA of the physical body. So that just I wanted to mention in respect of how Vedic knowledge actually interprets life events. So what was the reason for confidence for Swami Dayanand? The events that led from 21 years of age to 36, and thereafter we very well know Vedas. Swami Vivekananda basically was there's no other better person knowledgeable than him who was able to actually give the knowledge of Vedas. But what did Swami Dayanand do to be the best student of Swami Vivekananda? So the passage that he took is a very grueling, very painful part of the book itself. So make sure, for your sake, your children's sake, do read it. Because I don't think you will get it because I never found it myself. Because the Tirth Yatra, he never believed in going to any of these things. But to come to that stage of making those actually pronouncements, he had to have the knowledge. And the travel was every single ashram along Nirmada River. Kashi, Mathura, Nepal, Tibet. And in the book you'll find, he talks about Jesus Christ's life when Jesus was in India as well. So there's a lot of information, I won't go into details, but just I'm trying to say, what he did was Yog Sadhana. This is what Swami Dayanand did. And I'm just quite sometimes flabbergasted that we have actually failed. This is Sapna Divas today. It's 200 Jayanti. We are carrying something which is only half of his message. Because what made him to be that man was Yog Sadhana and Vedic knowledge. Because otherwise it is only academically, if you read Vedas and you become that person, many people would have become Swami Dayanand by now. So there was an advancement in his own self. And I won't go into details, you can read through it. He talks about Yajurveda, mantras, and Rishi Patanjali. Basically, Rishi Patanjali's Yoga Darshan, Ashtanga Yoga. And he goes in detail, he practiced to the point none of us can reach there that he didn't require any more yoga. But he practiced from 21 years of his life to 36. In 1960, he met Swami Vivekananda, 3 years of study with him, very, very tough time. And after that, as you all know, his Dakshinavad, basically, Swami Vivekananda asked him to actually go and spread Vedas, and that's how it happened. So this man, at the moment, basically what India is doing is the complete template of Swami Dayanand. What did Modi first thing do as soon as 2014 happened? He made United Nations declare International Day of Yoga. Atmanirbhar, every project that he is doing, he was talking about climate change, global warming, Swami Dayanand. These were not the words there. But he was talking about soil preservation, Gauraksha, Gaushala, farming community to actually protect your earth. Where did the knowledge come from? Obviously Vedas. So he was able to not only bring back Vedas from Mula and them, from Western interpretation, which was all fake basically. That's why our people were so out of basically line in terms of understanding our language. And you all know the rest. The women's advancement, the school system. And the other big movement he started was called Shuddhi movement. Ghar Wapsi. Because Hindu religion is the oldest religion, so they didn't need a system to actually bring back people back into Hindu religion. He knew because of the problems of Islam or Christianity and others, people were supposed to convert, and he gave a movement for Rasta to actually get back to Hinduism. So there are multiple things that he did. So just for the time limitation that we have, I'll just summarize by saying that this man, after what I have studied, is to me far bigger than anyone I can actually understand. Because I have read life of Sri Gurdaji, Adi Sankaracharya, Ramananja, anyone and everyone. There was nobody near the caliber of Swami Dayanand because of the time period he was in, the complexities in the difficulties, and he fought to the death. In the end, after 15, 16 attempt, he died in collaboration with the physician Nani, John, and others all collaborated towards his death. But even at death, this man forgave Nani, John, and the poor, and the people. So he was far bigger than, I think, at least last 3,000 years or 5,000 years after Krishna Baba, anybody who's been around. So we should all read about his life. Let our children read, because if he has driven me to the point what I am today, I think it will help every single person. So thank you for organizing a session. Thank you for all actually joining in, and may we continue in our small ways to carry on the good part of things that Swami Dayanand did in his lifetime. Oh, Shanti, Shanti.
धन्यवाद छोटू जी।